How's it going, guys? It's your favorite explorer Saki, and welcome to a different type of video than normal. As if you've been following my channel, you'll probably know I am doing a Let's Play series called Saki's Silly Little World, and this video is going to be a very different type of video, as I will actually be doing a house tutorial. If you've seen my building, you're probably wondering, Saki, why are you doing a building tutorial? You can't build for anything. Well, I was looking on YouTube and I was looking all over the place because I've joined a server with a lot of my friends and I was trying to find inspiration for a house because I just couldn't think of what to build. And all the bases I was finding online were either really ugly but really efficient or really sort of inefficient. It was just a house. There was nothing you could use for use in there just because there was no space. And so I've spent countless hours looking at, I think I've looked at 20 or 30 different inspiration pieces. I've had 8 of my friends and other content creators sort of help me and teach me how to build, because my building is just absolutely awful. We'll just leave it at that. If you want to see how bad it is, make sure to check out my Silly Little World series. But yeah, I've had a lot of help, and I believe the house that I've built is, or the house that I've designed, I'm about to build for you now, is a really good build. So, without delaying it any further, what you want to do, I've already measured out the area. You want it to be 21 long, so 21 along this line, and then 14 starting from here all the way down. What you want to do straight away is every 4th block on the front side, you're going to want to place a spruce log. So place one there in the corner, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one. So you're going to do that all the way along this way, all the way until you reach the end. And then it should add up like that. If it doesn't, then you probably measured it wrong. So yeah, it should add up like that. On the back side, you're going to do it with a 6 block gap. So you're going to do it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to place one here, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll go to this corner over here. This will be a 6 block gap, but this middle area, you're going to leave only a 5 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be there, and then this one should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now, this is where it gets a bit more confusing. You're just gonna have to trust me for a lot of this build at the end of the video. If you want to just skip ahead now just to see what it looks like in the end, you'll probably see from the thumbnail. It will all make sense what I'm doing. It is a bit confusing. It confused me a lot. I have spent countless hours on end learning to do this, so I'm not going to say I'm an expert, but you can definitely trust me on it. As always, with any build that I do, whether it's in my Silly Little World or not, feel free to take them. Feel free to edit them however you want. And yeah, pretty much make them your own. On the right-hand side, you're going to want to do it on the 5th block in, and then the 8th block in from this left-hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to place it on the 5th one. 6, 7, 8. So we want to place it there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That adds up perfectly. And then on this side, you want to do it in the very middle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So it's that one as well. So these middle two, just between those ones, this will be your sort of middle area. Now, from here, what you're going to want to do is raise all of these logs by 5. I'm just going to quickly time-lapse this, but all of these you want to raise to the 5th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the level you want to raise all of them to. And I'll see you once I've quickly raised them all. Right, we are back. So what you're gonna want to do now, sorry, I can't speak English today. What you're gonna want to do is place oak logs behind these ones up to the 4th one. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, go all behind each of these, not the corner ones, so don't do it behind these corner ones, but for all the others, you're going to want to build to the 4th block up using the oak. Alright, so your build should be looking something along the lines of this. What you're then going to want to do, just to finish the basic structure, is just connect all of these spruce ones together, going around the outside, just so they're all nice and connected, just to make the final part of your base structure before we quickly do the floor and then finish doing the walls. So I'm just doing this quickly for you. And again, as I said before, you can really edit these however much you want. You don't have to use spruce like I have. You can use, say, dark oak. That's a very good one that I have used on this build as well. For this one, I am just sticking to spruce, but you can use other woods like dark oak. You can replace the normal oak over here with, say, birch if you really want. I would stick to, say, birch, oak, spruce, and dark oak, but you can do it however you want. From here, what you're going to want to do for the floor is dig in 1 block in from all of the oak blocks. And you're not going to want to go all the way to the spruce. Again, it will make sense once I've sort of done the rest of the walls. But just so you've got your area, you just want to dig out all of this middle zone all around the oak. So I'll quickly do that, and then we'll get on to finishing the walls. Right, so I've just destroyed all the floor. Now this is again where you've got a bit of a choice. You can use either regular oak or spruce. I personally like the darker colour with this build, so I'm going to use spruce, and you're just going to fill in all the floor like this. You can use whole planks if you really want, but say this is a survival world, you're saving yourself a lot of resources by using the slabs. But also, with this build, you can, as you'll see later in the video, we're going to have a second floor. You can also dig down and build a basement where you can use it for, say, storage. Although in this build there is a storage section set out for it. I won't be doing the interior this video. I'll save that for another video if that's what you want. But I just wanted to sort of give you the base house design, so you can sort of build it in, sort of make it your own and really edit it however you'd like it to be. Apologies, I just had an absolute coughing fit. I should have said at the start of the video, my voice did go. It's only just came back sort of this today. It was still really sore this morning, so if you're wondering why there's been no videos lately, especially on Thursday and Saturday as the planned uploads were, it's because I've just not been able to record. I was ironically in the middle of recording a video when I lost my voice, so that video I am still doing the voiceover just to fix up parts, because there are parts of the video you just can't hear what I'm saying. But sorry for getting sidetracked. I've just remembered I'm doing a building tutorial. Kind of help if I was building. What you're going to want to do on the front side of the house, which is this side where you've done the 3 blocks, this middle one is going to be your door. So what I like to do for the door, I'm just going to build up in the spruce up to the 4, and then I'm going to do this, not like that, like the, oh, I didn't mean to break that spruce. So this is sort of your door frame, and then if you grab a door, again, you can use any type of door. I personally like the spruce door with this build. I think it just fits given I'm using spruce wood, but again, it's really down to your preference. You can really use whatever type you like, but I would personally say to use spruce. I'm then going to, on these ones where the windows are going to be, I was shown I say I was shown, all the concept had 2 designs, both of which I thought were very good. A lot of them were from farm builds, a lot of the concepts. So what you can do is you can either use this, and you can just place the glass in like that, or you can do a different type, which is using the stair, and sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? adding more detail to the build. So I personally, I don't know about any of you guys, but I personally prefer the stairs. You can choose whichever one you want. I've seen about 7 builds that use the stairs that I really like, so I'm going to personally use the stair. But say you were to use this original design of just the logs, you can say put bushes or something out front, and that will sort of cover it up. You can also do flower beds and stuff out front, but I personally think that this little design here is much better. Then on the corner ones, this is where it gets a bit more challenging. So you're going to use this corner block, you're going to use oak. Originally in the plan, it wasn't like that, but having re-looked at the plan in my head, I just realised it didn't make sense. So you are going to build up in the corners here. I don't know why I said not to. Apologies for that, but you are going to build up over here. And then for the corners, you're going to... Oh, if I can build up. The corners, you're going to put... If you're using the logs, you're going to put the logs like this. If you're not, and you're like me, and you're going to use the stairs, you're just going to stick them like that. I always get these stairs sort of messed up. There we go. And then you're going to place your glass like that, and that's going to be your sort of corner, your corner window. You're going to do the same for by here. This one's just going to be a 3 instead. So this is your sort of windows. I think they look really nice. You're going to use this little design here on the corner, and you're going to repeat it on this side as well. And then you're going to do another door here. This time, given it's a double door, what you're going to do, you're going to put spruce down there, or whatever oak you're using. And I personally like to put the, not that, sorry. What's it? Not that one, sorry. I personally like to use this one. So I'm trying to think of the name. The stripped oak log, and just have it like that. You can also use the stairs. It is an option. I don't think it's the best option. But you can, up by here, stick the stairs. To me, it doesn't fit as well, in my opinion. But you can definitely do it. I think if you're going to do it, I would rather stick them out by here, if that makes sense. But it does look a bit odd by there. But by here, it makes a bit more sense. Again, it is really up to you. You are taking this build to use as your own, so feel free to be as creative as you like. Apologies for that. Again, you're going to continue with the corner build just like that. I'm going to time-lapse this just to save you time. But yeah, you're going to repeat the windows round all the way around like you did on the front side. Right, we are back. So I've done all the windows, and I'm sure many of you are going to say, Saki, there's way too much windows. I want a bit more privacy. If you want to do that, as you can see behind me, you've got the oak log sort of wall. You can use that and replicate it on these back walls, or say on these side walls. Wherever you want a bit more privacy, you're more than welcome to put them. I would keep this wall as it is, because for the second floor, I am going to sort of put a ladder here, and then 2 staircases here, and sort of stick this out by here. So this is sort of the entrance to the second floor, and then that's pretty much your first floor completed. So down here, you can sort of do a living area. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. You can do a living area, a sort of kitchen area. So you've got your furnaces, your blast furnace, your smoker. You've got a little crafting area you can put down here. As I said, your living area, anything you want by here, your pets, say your dogs, or if you want to build an aquarium, you can stick that there. Literally, the inside here is, the possibilities are endless. You can really design it however you want it to be that home vibe. On the second floor, as you'll see in a minute, is where the idea for your bedroom will be. So what you want to do up here, just to start off, cover this whole top in spruce or whatever wood you use for the floor down there, slabs. So I'm just going to quickly do this. I'm just going to time lapse it for you so it's quicker for you, because I want this video to be as quick as and easy for you to follow. You're just going to cover this whole area in spruce slabs or whatever wood you use, and I'll be back with you shortly. Right, so I've just done this second floor. Something I should definitely mention as well, although I'll just quickly put the trapdoor by there. I've definitely just misdone that. So I'll do it in a second. What you're going to want to do for here as well is just take your slabs and sort of fill in this gap. A lot of people were probably thinking, Saki, you've left a massive gap in the roof. No, I haven't. I just completely forgot to mention that. Apologies, I'm coughing like crazy at the moment. Yeah, so that's your first floor done completely. I'll just stick some torches down here. Get rid of the glass. Torch. Nope. I have no clue what that is. A torch flower. I've never seen that before. So yeah, just stick some torches down here. Just keep it all nice and lit up. So you want to go to your second floor here. Just sort of stick that by there. And then you're going to want to stick your slabs by there, just so it nice and covers everything when you close it. From here, to start on your roof, because the second floor, this will only be a 2-floor building. Your second floor is going to be sort of limited by the roof. You want to just build your slabs out across, just like this. Actually, I've done that wrong. Ignore me there, sorry. You want to build it up by one, and then build it round. It will all make sense in a bit. You want to just build that up, and then build it all the way around. And this will be the sort of foundation for your roof. So from here, this is where the roof gets a little bit complex, a little bit difficult to follow. So please, you have to bear with me. I had 3 people help me design this roof. It still doesn't make sense to me entirely, but they've designed it based on what I asked them to do. And then I've sort of tweaked it a little bit so it suits me a bit more, and it's a bit easier to build coming from a guy that is really bad at building, so hopefully you guys can follow it as well. Right, we're back. Sorry, as I was explaining it, I realised I explained it completely wrong. So this is the actual way of doing the roof. I've done it on one side. I just need to do it on the other sides, and then we can build across. It is the exact same for all 4 corners on how to build it to the middle. So don't stress about that. I'm going to explain through it now, and then we'll time-lapse doing the rest of the roof. So what you want to do is build up by 3 in this corner. So 1, 2, 3. Using the half slabs. I would recommend using the dark oak or the spruce, whatever you've used for the by here. You're then going to build up again by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then again you're going to build up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to build up by 4 by here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to build up just by 2. And then build up by 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to meet at the top by here. And that is your roof done. Or I say done. As you can see, the rest of the roof isn't there. But that's your frame done. So what you're going to want to do from here, grabbing your oak slabs, you're just going to fill in all the way across. And then you're going to repeat the same steps on how you made the roof over there, but on this side. So again, build up by 3. And then by here, build up by 3. Then by here, build up by 4. Then here, up by 2. Hopefully this is still in line. I believe it is. Yep. Then we build up by 3. And then we should be in the middle. And we just build up by 2. So then we go on the other side again. Build up by 3. By here, build up by 3. By here, build up by 3. Then here, build up by 4. Then here, build up by 2. Then here, again, build up by 3. And there we go. That's our reframe done. So what I'm just going to do quickly, I'm just going to connect the oak log going across. Apologies, again, realised I was making a mistake. I was doing something and then was sort of explaining it completely different. And I realised I overcomplicated it way too much. So what you want to do is just build up exactly the same height as you did with the spruce or dark oak, whatever you've used. But do it in the oak instead, or the birch, whichever one you're using. And you're just going to go across for all the layers and do this on both sides. So I'm just going to quickly time-lapse me doing it. And I'll be back with you shortly. Right, welcome back. So I've just finished doing the oak roof. And now what you're going to want to do... Actually, I've actually missed an area. Apologies. I'll just quickly fill that in. Now what you're going to want to do, because you've got these 2 open gaps on the side, you've sort of got 2 choices. So what you're going to want to do straight away is just fill in some of it. I would personally fill it in these first sort of 4 areas. If I can just... How come I can't build there? I'm not too sure why I can't. There we go. There we go. So I would personally do this for the first 4 areas anyway. Just out of preference, to be honest. I think it looks better doing it like that. And actually, you know what? Only do the... It's completely up to you. I'm only going to do this part first. And then what I'm going to do is sort of leave this area open. So I'm going to build up like this on these 2. So I've got a little part by there. But, you know, I'm going to use the oak log going across. As I said before, this window area is completely up to design. So I'm just making this on the spot. There is no sort of set design for the windows because I feel you can do so much with it. If you want to make it a barn, you can use like fences. If you want to make it more of a house like I'm doing in this video, you can use glass. Or you could just board it all up and leave it completely blank. But because I'm doing it more as a house, I'm going to put some glass panes and sort of make this one big window. Again, you don't have to do this. It is completely up to you. I personally just think it looks nice, so that's what I'm going to do. So, as you have it, this is the sort of big window upstairs. You've got like the oak going into the spruce, and you've still got the oak on this side. I'm just going to quickly do the same on this side as well. Just build them 3 across, then 2 by there, then the 1 by there. Then doing all of the bottom, and then putting this all in glass. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. But it's okay, we can always make as many accents as we want. No one's judging except from myself. I mean, I guess you guys might be judging. As I said, you can make this build whatever you like it to be. But that is your upstairs complete as well. So for up here, I'd recommend having your bed somewhere around here. Mainly because it's quick access. Everyone seems to naturally go to the right-hand side. I'm just going to replace that with a slab. So it's easier to go up with. There we go. Should have done that before, but it's easier to just run straight up. So you can go place a bed there. I'd put an enchantment table and sort of a library area by here. Again, as I've said throughout, and I've probably bored you to death with it, you can do whatever you like with this building, whether you want to have it as, say, a farmhouse, or you want to have it as, say, an actual house. You can do whatever you like with it. But yeah, this is the build. It's very sort of basic, I know, but I think it looks very nice. It is a very sort of cozy little house. It is. You got the side doors there. You got your main door here. With this side door, I can't remember if I explained it. I don't think I did. The idea behind this side door was that, especially on the world that I've built the house in, there's like a staircase going down to a lake. So this door can be used as sort of an entrance to either your farm, a lake area, or you can just use it as another door, because what's the harm in having more than one door to enter your lovely house? But yeah, that is the house done today. If you want me to do a video doing the interior of it, I'm more than happy to. But I don't want to put it in this video, just so you've got complete free reign for what you want to do. Hopefully, this has made sense. I'll leave, if I remember to, I'll leave how many blocks I used and how many of what I've used in the description below. If I forget, please comment and remind me. But that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you love the house I've made. I certainly like it. Again, I'm not going to take full credit for it, because this isn't just my build idea. I had help from 8 of my friends, none of which, right, I say none of which, 5 of which don't do content creation. The other 3 do, but just don't do Minecraft. All of which play Minecraft a lot, and I must say they're really good builders. But I've also taken inspiration from about 20 or 30 other builds on Pinterest, on YouTube, TikTok, you name it. I've looked everywhere. Twitter as well, or X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, I've looked everywhere. I've got a load of inspiration, and I think it turned out really well. So if you enjoy the build, please leave a like. If you want to make this a series, I'm more than happy to do a lot more builds. I've got a few redstone builds I can do, a few more houses. I've got a few bridges, a few farms, quite a few just random builds that are very useful for a world that I can happily do. But that does it for the video. If you want to see more content and you want to check out my silly little world, be sure to do that. If you enjoy me as a creator, a subscription would be much appreciated, but you don't have to subscribe. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like, just so I know you enjoy it and I'll do more of the content. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed. Remember, every single day is a new adventure, whether it's in Minecraft building a tutorial, or in my silly little world, or whatever you're doing. So always remember to stay crafty, stay smiley, but most of all, stay sarky. Have a good one.